Pasta Boys here, just doing a review on a game in a new series called Steal or No Deal. And today I really want to just talk about what this game is, what it features, what it doesn't feature, and if it's worth it at full price or if it's just a game you should get on sale. So, the first thing to note about this game is it's very similar to Batman Arkham Knight series. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a fighting game series where you do a bunch of crime missions, you beat up a bunch of criminals. The fight system is very similar. When you fight an orc, what they're going to do is they're going to attack you. There's going to be a little prompt that's going to show up, like that, and I'm going to counter it, or I can completely interrupt them, shoot them, throw knives at them, whatever. There's a stealth mechanic, there's a fighting mechanic, there's even a conquest mechanic which allows you to have these massive battles without really any performance issues as long as your rig's relatively decent. And the archery is fairly solid, and almost every form of execution is pretty freaking satisfying. Like, an execution is like that. That's an execution. Now, you get those when your might bar gets full. Now, your might bar is filled by hitting things. Like this category here. See, once it gets shiny like that, once I get enough hits, I can perform an execution and completely kill them. Oh!
I was born
and this brings me
to the fire that you created. But I was born anew as the flame. Not the flame of knowledge, not the flame of truth. Oh no. I am the flame of war!
This guy brings me to the Nemesis system, which means that basically when you kill orc captains, or basically mini-bosses, they will come back and try to kill you again, adapting to the previous method in which you used to kill them, making them extremely formidable foes and even possibly lethal if you don't know what you're doing. Even if you know what you're doing, these guys can be really nasty to get in a fight with. And what you're going to want to do with these, like this guy in particular, like my melee attacks are completely ineffective, so what I'm going to have to do is run away down over here and hide. Now, once he's lost sight of me for long enough, I can come back. Oh, he got enraged. Which just means he's gonna hit everything really fast and do a lot more damage. You can, for the most part, sneak up on these guys when they're enraged and whatever. Now he's dazed, which means I can just go up there and beat him up really hard. Really hard. Like that. Like, he can't do anything for probably a good 15, 16 blows. I can grapple him, I can punch him, get critical hits. All the really fun, nice things about, you know, a good Arkham Knight-ish system. And honestly, I have to say, guys, this game is pretty worth it.
I will have my revenge next time.
I don't know, I mean, like, if it's at like 50% off, or even like 30, it's a steal. It's got a lot of content. Even if you played the first one, like I did before you played this, you're actually going to be surprised at how much different the game is. Like, yeah, it's got the same combat system, it's got the same Nemesis system, but it doesn't really copy anything. It's all better in a lot of ways. Like, I have to say that this is definitely a newer game, and you can see that in everything about it. So would I recommend it at full price? Well, yes, but I got it on sale because I typically don't pay on Steam or any platform really above about 30 to 40 bucks for a game. And I don't know what it goes for right now. I will edit that in as soon as I find out. But yeah, all in all, it's a pretty worthwhile game that you can just kind of mess with these orcs at your own free will all the time and pretty much beat them into submission as much as you like. And before I just conclude and call it a night, I'd like to show a conquest. Maybe not a full one, because I don't know how long that's going to take. And sometimes when you do conquests, you can die, and then when you die, the orcs can extract their revenge, and then it just gets really complicated to actually succeed.
You're going to snuff out the flame? Well, tell me, little moth, where will you go when the darkness comes?
But yeah, I mean, guys, if you got a decent rig and you want to try out of like kind of I want to say open world, but it's not like it is, but you basically go from objective to objective to do things most of the time. I mean, you can hunt like the captains and stuff, but if you want to like level up and do the story, you go into instances like this and you'll do like a conquest. Like, see, it's telling me I have a really weak force against what's attacking me, which means the odds of me winning are pretty slim. But I'll try it out and show you guys what it's like. And I mean, that's the loading time, like.
But your will remains your own. Mordor can be held.
You've already lost this fort. You just don't know it yet. Say hello to my friends!
So we discussed everything that's good about this game. There are some not so good things as well. What it doesn't have. And some of the things that it doesn't have is a choice-based dialogue system. A system that allows you to really customize your character. You're stuck with the default Talion. You're not gonna be able to really, aside from skins, you really can't change your appearance. And last but certainly not least is the weapon system. Yeah, you have a bunch of different weapons, but you really are limited to 2 types for most weapons. Short swords and long swords for your sword. Just longer, shorter versions of daggers. Then for your bow and arrow, you can either throw like elven hammers or just use a bow and arrow. You're really limited to the default game's path. You don't really get to choose anything. It's all pre-chosen, pre-made. If you're looking for a story-based game, it's a no deal. I would not recommend it. But if you're looking for combat and just, you know, being able to run around a beautiful map and get some really cool kills, then yeah, I'd say it's the steal. It's very well made for what it is, but strictly that. It accomplishes what it says. But yeah, guys, that is the entirety of what I had planned for this video. I will go back and probably make the rest of the sequel for the Overlord Revenge, because I do plan on making footage for that. I just ran out of time tonight, so I will get it in the morning. So yeah, guys, if you like, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you on the next one.